Hi all, this is a foundation mathematics class. The topic is Surds. So we are going to discuss some tips and tricks so as to solve the problems related to Surds. Right. This is useful for JEE aspirants, those who are studying in standard 9 and 10. Right. Now we have one problem I wrote in the board. Look at this problem. You have root 5 plus root 3 divided by root 5 minus root 3 plus root 5 minus root 3 divided by root 5 plus root 3. What is the answer for this problem? Right. Now we have root 5. So I am writing 5 here. And we have another number 3. Right. So the difference of this 5 and 3, that is equal to 2. So I can write difference of 5 and 3. That is equal to 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. Right. Okay. Since this term is a reciprocal of this term. If problem is like and the difference is 2, then we can solve this by only in some 2 sections, right? So the answer of this is root 5 the square plus root 3 the whole square. So this is equal to 5 plus 3. That is equal to 8. Right. Now, suppose here we have minus, right? Now I am replacing this plus by minus. Then what may be the solution? Here also the thing that we should be keep in mind that the difference of these numbers that should be 2. That is 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. So the result, we can write the result of this is equal to 2 times root 5 multiplied by root 3. Or this is equal to 2 times root 50. Right. Conventionally, we can do this by cross multiplying these terms and simplifying. That is a normal method. Right. This is the tricks that we are using to solve this. Right. Suppose instead of this, our problem is like this. Suppose we have the square of this term. Right. Square of this term. Suppose I am using here plus and square of this term. Then here also the thing, the difference that you should know 5 and 3, that is equal to 2. So the solution to this problem that is equal to square root of 5 square plus square root of 3 square minus 2, right? So square root of 5 square is 5 plus 3 minus 2, that is equal to 8 minus 2. This is equal to 6. That is the answer, right? Okay, in normal method also we can simplify this, but that may take some time, right? So in general, we can write square root of a plus square root of b divided by square root of a minus square root of b. I'm writing plus here. Then the here this term is the reciprocal of this factor, right? So we can write this is equal to root a minus root b divided by root a plus root b. Now we should find the difference. What is the difference? Suppose difference of a and b. That is equal to difference a minus b. If this is equal to 2, right? Then we can simplify this as square root of a, the square, plus square root of b, the whole square, right? Okay. So instead of plus, we have minus. Then the answer for this is equal to 2 times square root of a multiplied by square root of b, or that is equal to 2 times square root of a into b, right? Now, suppose this is our factor, right? This is our factor. Then what is the answer? So we can write for this, the solution become root a the whole square plus root b the whole square minus 2. So this is a trick that can be useful for simplifying so many sets, right? Suppose instead of this, you can I'm going to write another sets, right? Then by using this technique, we can simplify, right? Okay. Suppose my question is square root of 7 plus square root of 5 divided by square root of 7 minus square root of 5. Suppose here this operation is plus addition and square root of 7 minus square root of 5 all divided by square root of 7 plus square root of 5. Now what's the difference here? You know, difference is equal to this 7 minus 5, that is equal to 2. So the answer to this problem, that is equal to square root of a square plus square root of b, the first square, that is equal to root 7 square plus root 5 square, that is 7 plus 5 is equal to 12, right? In this manner we can simplify any problem related to. Now we can discuss another problem, another set we want to simplify it. Suppose square root of 5 plus 2 times square root of 6. We want to simplify this question, right? Now again, we are seeing some 2 here, right? In this table, 2 multiplied by square root of 6. So there is a trick for solving this. We need to choose 2 numbers such that their sum is equal to 5 and their product is equal to 6. And we need a 2 in this second term also. Then we can write the answer is equal to square root of that numbers. For example, I'm writing 5. We can write this 5, that is equal to 3 plus 2. Right. So we choose 2 numbers, 3 and 2. So sum is equal to 5. Now we can write this 6. This 6 is equal to 3 into 2. Right. So we have 2 numbers. So we can simplify. This is equal to square root of 3 plus square root of 2. This is the answer for this question, right? The normal method for simplifying this is we can write square root of 5 plus 2 root 6, that is equal to square root of a plus square root of b, right? Now squaring both sides, we have 5 plus 2 times square root of 6, that is equal to square root of a plus square root of b, the whole square. What I did is I squared LHS as well as RHS, right? Now simplify here, we get a plus b plus 2 times square root of a multiplied by square root of b, right? Actually, this is square root of a, the square root of b, the square. I'll simplify, we will get a plus b plus 2 times square root of ab, right? And LHS, that is equal to 5 plus 2 root 6. Now what we have to do? We compare the terms. So we can compare this a plus b with 5. So a plus b is equal to 5. And this term 2 times square root of ab, that is equal to 2 times square root of 6. Right. Now this 2 and 2 get cut. Right. So square root of ab is equal to 6. Now squaring this term, we get ab, that is equal to 6, right? So we have 2 equations and 2 unknowns. By solving, you will get the value of a and b, right? So from here, we can write a is equal to 5 minus b. Now substitute the value of a in this equation. We can write 5 minus b multiplied by b, that is equal to 6, right? Now solving for a and b, you will get solution is equal to 3 and 2, right? So this is the actual method for finding the values of a and b, right? If it is possible to find this values, we can write the solution in this form. Okay. So this method is somewhat time consuming, the normal method. By using our trick, we can solve that problem within some less than 1 minute, right? Okay. Now, look at this problem. Square root of 8 minus 2 times square root of 15. Right. Here, the sign is operation is subtraction. Right. And again, in second term, this is multiplied by 2. Here also, we need to find two numbers. We can write 8, that is equal to 3 plus 5, right? And 15, that is equal to 3 into 5, right? So the thing we should keep in mind that the sum of this number should be the first term. And the product of this number is equal to the term inside the square root. And we required it 2 here. So the solution is equal to square, one first number is 3 and second number is 5. So we can write square root of 3 minus square root of 5. This is the solution, right? Or we can write the first number like square root of 5 minus square root of 3. Why I wrote this? Since square root is a positive quantity, right? So whatever inside the square root should be positive. So root 5 is greater than root 3. So root 5 minus root 3, that is a positive number. Suppose I am writing root 3 minus root 5. This is equal to a negative number. But square root, this is always a positive quantity. Right. Since we have suppose square root of 25. The answer is plus 5. And square root of 16. This is equal to plus 4. Right. But we are treating minus 5 and minus 4 also. That is because we know minus 4 the whole square, that is equal to 16, right? We are considering both sides of the number line. So we should write in this format root 5 minus root 3. Largest number should be the first, since this is a positive quantity, right? Now we can do another problem so as to simplify some sets. Okay, look at this problem. Square root of 12 plus 6 times square root of 3. Square root of 3, right? Now, this is not in the standard form. So we need to convert this into the standard form, right? In standard form, we have number 2 multiplied by this term, right? Here there is no 2. So we can make some manipulations, right? We can write this is equal to square root of 12 plus this 6 can be write as 2 into 3, right? So we created 1, 2 here multiplied by root 3, right? Now this is equal to square root of 12 plus I'm retaining this 2 here. Now I'm going to take this 3 inside the square root. So we can write this is equal to, when this 3 is writing inside the square root, this becomes 3 square, right? 3 square multiplied by 3, right? So this is equal to square root of 12 plus 2 times 9 into 3. 9 into 3 is equal to square root of 12 plus 2 times square root of 15. 9 into 3, that is 27, right? Now this becomes the standard format. Now we can use the normal method by finding two numbers whose sum is equal to 12 and product is equal to 27, right? So what are the two numbers? We can write 12 is equal to 9 plus 3, right? 9 plus 3 is equal to 12. Now inside the square root 27. 27 is equal to 9 multiplied by 3. So our condition is met and we have a G here also. So the answer is equal to square root of 9 plus square root of 3. Square root of 9 we have now 3 and here the sign is plus. So we have plus sign here. So plus root 3, right? So this is the answer. Okay. Okay. It's a simple trick. If questions there is no 2, we can make some mathematical manipulations so as to create that number. Right. Okay. So suppose here it is minus, then what happens? Our answer become 3 minus root 3, right? This is a positive number, right? If we are writing this in the form root 3 minus 3, this become negative. That is not possible since square root is a positive quantity. Right. Now I am going to write another problem. Simple problem, right? Now square root of 5 minus square root of 21. Right. We want to simplify this. Okay. Now there is no term before this 21. So we want a 2 here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to manipulate a 2 here. Right. I want a 2 here inside this square root. So we can write this as square root of 5 minus square root of 21 whole multiplied by root 2. So as to balance the equation, what you have to do? Divide by root 2. Right. Now take this 2 inside the square root. So we can write this is equal to square root of this 2 is taking inside. So this term becomes root 5 into 2. That becomes square root of 10 minus 2 times square root of 21. Right. Whole divided by, there is a root 2 here. So 1 by root 2. Right. Now we can choose two numbers so that the sum is equal to 10 and product is equal to 21. We have already manipulated a 2 here, right? So we can write 10, this 10, that is equal to 7 plus 3, right? And this 21, that is equal to 7 into 3, right? So we got, or we obtained two numbers. So we can write the solution is equal to 1 by root 2. This is already written here. This multiplied by root 7 minus root 3. So this is the solution, right? Okay. Now we can discuss another type of problem related to sets. Suppose I have a question. 1 by square root of 9. Okay. Square root of minus in denominator square root of 8. Now minus 1 divided by square root of 8 minus square root of 7. Now alternate minus and plus. Here minus, here plus. This divided by square root of 9, 8, 8, 7. So here 7 minus square root of 6. And again here plus minus. And what is the next day? This becomes square root of 6 minus square root of 5. Right. Again, I have one more, I write one more time. Plus, so minus, plus, divided by square root of 5 plus square root of minus, right? Minus square root of 4, right? We want to simplify this expression. This is equal to our question. So you just look at the question. We have here minus, plus, right? And here we have 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5. That is decrementing, right? 1. So the largest term is this 9 and the smallest term is this 4, right? And what is the difference between 9 and 8? The difference between 9 and 8, difference is equal to 9 minus 8, that is equal to 1. Here also, what is the difference of 8 and 7? The difference again is equal to 8 minus 7, that is equal to 1. Here also, difference, that is equal to 1. Here the difference of 6 and 5, that again 1. Here all the differences is equal to 1. Right. Then the answer of this is equal to 1 divided by square root of difference, right? Square root of difference multiplied by L plus or minus S. What is L? L is the largest term and S is the smallest term. We can say L is the largest term in this expression. And S, that is the smallest term in the expression, right? And we have plus or minus. Plus or minus. And 1 divided by square root of the difference of these numbers. Here all the difference are 1 multiplied by L plus or minus S. We can apply this method only if the differences of all these terms are same. Right. Now, I wrote here plus or minus. Suppose here it is minus. Then in the answer, this become plus. Here, suppose this become plus. Then in the answer, this become minus. Right. So here we have minus. So we can write this is equal to 1 by difference. Difference we know 1. Square root of 1 multiplied by largest term. What is the largest term? Largest term is 9. Right. So we can write the largest term. This is 9. The smallest term is 4. Here root 9 and root 4. So largest term root 9. Minus is here. So we are adding plus here. Right. Suppose this is minus. We are replacing this plus by minus. Right. Into plus the smallest term. That is square root of 4. Right. So this is equal to square root of 1. That's 1 by 1 multiplied by 3 plus 2. This is equal to 5. So the answer of this expansion is equal to 5. Right. So we want to find the difference of this term. That should be same. Right. Then we have alternate minus and plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. Right. Then we can find the solution as 1 by square root of difference multiplied by largest term plus or minus smallest term. If the denominator here is minus, these are all minus, this is minus, 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 minus. Then in the solution, this becomes plus. Suppose we have this all are plus. I'm writing plus, 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 plus. Then what becomes a solution? 1 by root 1 and this plus is replaced by minus. So we have this become 3 minus 2. So the solution that become 1. Right. So that is a difference. Right. Okay. Now we can, based on this concept, we can do some more problems. Okay. So we should keep in mind that the difference should be same. Okay. This is a very easy method so as to solve this kind of problems. Now, I'm writing a question. 1 divided by square root of 4 plus square root of 5. Right. This minus 1 divided by square root of 5 plus square root of 6 plus 1 divided by square root of 6 plus square root of 7. Right. Plus 1 by square root of 7 would basically square root of 8 plus 1 divided by square root of 8 plus square root of 9. Right. Now, here is plus, minus, plus, again, minus, plus, alternate. Right. So, our question, we want to find the value is equal to. So, what is the difference? Difference of 4 and 5, 1. Here, difference of 5 and 6, that is 1. 6 and 7, again, difference is 1. Here, difference is 1. And also, difference is 1. All right. So, the solution becomes 1 by square root of difference. That becomes 1. Multiplied by largest term. Largest term is 9. Right. Largest term becomes 9. So, square root of 9. Now, here is plus. So, we are using minus here. Multiplied by square root of smallest. That is 4. So, this is equal to 1 by square root of 1. 1. 3 minus 2. So, the answer is equal to 1. Right. Now, 1 into 2 into 3. plus 1 by 3 into 4 plus 1 by 4 into 5 plus 1 by 5 into 6. Right. This goes on up to 1 by 9 into 10. Right. So this is the question. We have 1 by 2 into 3 plus 1 by 3 into 4, 4 into 5, 5 into 6. Up to the last term is 1 by 9 into 10. In this question, we can see here the difference of 2 and 3, that is 1. Difference of 3 and 4, again 1. Difference of 9 and 10, that is again 1. So the difference of all terms are 1. Right. So in this problem, what is the solution? Is become 1 by difference by 1 by largest term minus 1 by smallest term. This is the formula for simplifying this type of problem. Right. Now, here is the largest term. 1 by 2 is the largest term. And 1 by 9, this is the smallest term. So, this is the answer become 1 by difference. Difference is 1. Divide by 1 by largest term. That is 1 by 2 minus 1 by smallest term. That's equal to 1 by 9. Right. Now, simplify this. We get this is equal to 9 minus 2 by 2 into 9. That is equal to 7 by 2 into 9, 18. This is the answer. No, sorry. Here, not 1 by 10 is the smallest number, right? Here, 1 by 9 into 9 into 10. So, we have 1 by 10. This is the smallest number. Here, 1 by 2. We can write this term. That is equal to 1 into 2 into 1 into 3, right? 1 multiplied by 1 by 3. Right. This term we can write as 1 by 9 multiplied by 1 by 10. Right. So this is the largest term, 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is 0.5 and 1 by 10 is the smallest value. So this is equal to minus 1 by 10. Right. Now we need to simplify this. This becomes 1 by 1 10 minus 2 divided by 2 into 10. Right. That's equal to 8 divided by 2 into 10 is equal to 4 times. That is equal to 4 by 10. Or again, we can simplify. The answer becomes 2 by 5. Right. Now, we can do one more problem based on this method or this simplification. All right. Now, I'm going to write number 1 divided by 20 plus 1 by 30 plus 1 divided by 42 plus 1 by 56 plus 1 by 72. This goes on and 1 by 90. 1 by 90 plus 1 by 110 plus 1 by 132. We want to simplify this, right? So we can write, we have to convert that into the standard form. We can write 20 as 1 by 4 into 5. 4 into 5, that's 20. Plus 30, we can write 30 is equal to 5 into 6 plus 42, that is equal to 6 into 7 plus 7 into 8. This goes on and we can write this term is equal to 10 into 11 plus 1 by 11 into 12. All right. So we need to simplify this. So here the difference is 1. Difference 4 and 5 is 1. 5 and 6 is 1. 6 and 7 is 1. All difference are 1. So we can apply the standard formula. This is equal to 1 by difference. Multiply 1 by large minus 1 by small. Here the smallest number, that is 1 by 12. 1 by 12. That is the smallest number. And largest number is 1 by 4. It's the largest number, right? So this is equal to 1 divided by 1 by 4 minus 1 by 12. Now simplify this, we will get 12. This becomes 3 times 3 minus 1. That's equal to 2 by 12 is equal to 1 by 6. So the answer of this is 1 by 6. Right. So keep in mind that this should be applied only this format is comes. Right. Okay. Now we have another trick. 4, 4, 4, 4. That is 4-digit number plus 4, 4, 4 plus 4, 4 plus 4. This is equal to question mark. Okay. Or we can another problem. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 5-digit number plus 5, 5, 5. 3-digit number plus 5, 5 plus 1. Right. So okay, we want to simplify this. Here, there is a 4-digit number. This 5-digit number, 4-digit number, 3-digit number, 2-digit number. That's 55 plus 1-digit number. Right. All terms is required. Then only this method is possible. So we have 4 digits here. Right. 4 digits. This is 3 digits, 2 digits, and this is 1. Right. So that's a simple trick. Either we can write all these things and add, or we can use some simple method. So this is 4 digits. I'm using this 4. So 4 multiplied by this stands for digit. Here this is 4. 4 into 4. That will result in 16. Now I'm taking this 6. I'm writing this 6 here, right? 6. Now 1 is the remainder. So adding this 1 is the remainder. So 1 is remainder. 1 remainder, right? So I'm writing this, adding 1 here, remainder, and writing this 6 here. Okay. Now, how many digits here? This is 3-digit number. So write this 3 here. 3 into 4. That is equal to 12, right? 3 into 2. 12. Now, there is a remainder here 1. So plus this 1. So we have 13. Now again, take this 3. I'm writing this 3 here. Okay. 6 is here. This 3 is wrote here. And this 1, this is the remainder. All right, remainder. So adding remainder here. Right. Now in this term, we have 2 digits. So 2 into 4, that is equal to 8. Plus this remainder, 8 plus 1, that is equal to 9. So there, now here there is no remainder, right? So we can add this 9 here, right? Now here is only 1-digit number. So 1 into 4, that is equal to 4. 4, 9, 6. So this is the answer for this question. 4, 9, 3, 6. Right. Similarly, we can perform the same method for this problem also, right? But the thing you have to remember is we require all terms. Here 5-digit number, 5 digit. This is 4-digit number, 3-digit number, 2-digit number, and 1-digit number. Then only we can apply this method so as to simplify. Right. So here it is 5-digit number. So I can write 5 into 5. That is equal to 25. Right. Now I am taking this 5 here, writing this 5 here. Right. You can write this here. 5. So 2 is the remainder. Right. 2 is remainder. So adding this 2 here. Okay. Now we have 4-digit number. So 4 into 5. That is equal to 20. Plus this remainder. So 20 plus 2. This is equal to 22. Right. Now I am taking this 2 here. Okay. 2. So remainder is 2. So the remainder is adding. First is remainder is 2. Okay. This is remainder 2. Here also remainder is 2, right? 2. Now we have 3-digit number. So 3 into 5. 15 plus this remainder 2. So this becomes 17. So taking the 7 here and 1 as remainder, so plus 1. Right. Now 2 into 5, 2 digit number into 5, that is equal to 10 plus this remainder 1, that is equal to 11. Writing 1 here and adding this remainder here. Right. Now we have 1 into 5, that is equal to 5 plus the remainder 1. This is equal to 6. 6. Right. So our answer is 61725. So in this method, we can simplify any problem related to this type of problem. Okay. Now the remaining topics, so or the method of simplification of sets by making use of tricks and tips that we will discuss in the next class. Okay, thank you. Bye.